Hello my loves and welcome to my Santa's Workshop explosion box tutorial video. This is Santa's Workshop. We've got a sleigh on the side, we've got a gnome and a Christmas tree and a sign on the door there. We've got a very cute Rudolph looking in through the window, a little bit of wordage there, and we've got more doors being guarded by these little toy soldiers, and I've got a little ribbon and a bow on the top of mine. And when we take this lid off, we get our explosion, and it consists of two layers. On the inner layer we've got scenes from Santa's workshop, we've got shelves with toys on, we've got a workbench, we've got another set of shelves with toys on and another workbench, and then inside these second flaps we've got all our fussies. This little guy is my favourite, this robot, and we've got a gingerbread man and a train. We've got a clown, a rocking horse and a boat, and we've got a rocket and a doll's house, and we've also got a little sign here, and we've got a nutcracker and a teddy bear. And around the inside of the box here I've made use, as a last minute hack really, I've made use of some of the extra words because you get a choice of words to go on the side there. So there we go. That is Santa's workshop explosion box. Come with me and let's see how we make it. So here are all my bits and bobs cut out. I'm on 250 grams throughout. This is page 1 and I've reverse printed this with page 2. This is page 3 and I haven't reverse printed that one. This is page 4, again not reverse printed. Page 5, I've reverse printed with page 2. Page 6, no reverse printing. I should have reverse printed page 6. I should have reverse printed page 6 with page 2 and I haven't. Page 7, I've reverse printed with page 2, and page 8, which are all my lovely little fussy cuts, I've reverse printed with page 9, so I've got some writing space on the back there. Right, let's get stuck in. Beginning with page 1, we have a couple of scores and folds to make. They're at the bottom of this stone section here, and also the tab on the bottom of these two sections here. So score and fold. Take this piece and you fold in towards the reverse printed side like that. Make sure they're lined up nicely, and then you're going to grab your glue and glue on these white sections. Now you'll notice on this section here and on a lot of the other sections I've allowed a little bit of overspill. I'll show you what I mean. So be careful you don't score along the overspill and you score on the black lines. Where's a good example for you now? Here you go, here's a good example. I've designed so that the pattern goes over the edge there so that you don't get any white showing. So just be sure that you follow the faint lines rather than follow these edges. There we go. Let's stick this one down, shall we? So you're going to let's do it this way round. And stick that in place. It looks lovely. I've done all my prep. It doesn't take that long actually. It doesn't take that long. And now I can actually get to enjoying the actual construction. So there's our main form there. Next up we're going to take these two pieces and we're going to score and fold along the two faint black lines that you can see on your printable. Might not pick it up on the video, but they are there. And then you're going to take your blank section here and lay this piece on the top of it. So you can go ahead and either glue, let's glue the white space, I think that'll be a little easier. And again, you see I've allowed this overspill of the pattern. There, so I can glue this space down on the top now to form another cross shape. Whoops. And these are your sections that are going to fold over towards the centre. Doesn't matter if you folded them the other way first, not one jot. Take them out because you don't want anything inadvertently sticking. So there's one of the beginnings of your collapsible bits. And this piece goes on here. But let's mat this up first. And you have got 4 matting panels to go on top of your holly pattern like this. So go ahead and glue those in place. And when you've got those on, you can move on to the pockets. And the pockets have got 3 little tabs to fold under. And again, I've allowed that overshot of the pattern onto the actual tab. So make sure you follow the black lines, not where the white meets the pattern. And there are 4 of these. So once you've got your corners, once you've got your tabs folded up, all nice, you can pop some glue on your tabs. Pop your pocket in place. There's a little margin all the way around, which looks really nice rather than it going all the way up to the edge. And see how that's really starting to come together now with its colours and patterns. It's looking lovely. And repeat that for these other 3 sides. There we are. Isn't that looking gorgeous? We can set this to one side for now. We've got a bit of matting to do on this here, which is our actual box that's going to be all nice and sturdy when we finish the matting. Right, where are the matting panels? There are 2 pieces here. And there are 2 pieces here. So we've got 2 workbenches, we've got 2 sets of shelves that are Santa's storage spaces for all the toys that him and the elves are making. So we're simply going to glue down all of these 4 panels. I'll pop this one down here. There's a little margin all the way around the edge of this lovely vintage rusty red colour. So you're going to have one there, you're going to have one here, and then you're going to have 2 side ones, all with the bottom of them facing inwards. So glue all those down, and when you have those, you can glue this section down over the top. So what I suggest you do with this one is glue this central square turn it over, pop it over this one, and then line it up so you've got an even margin all the way around. And get it straight. That's why I love glue, it's because you get that little bit of wiggle room to sort yourself out. And when you're happy with the positioning of that, you can glue it down. And there we've got our collapsing box structure complete. Let's have a look at making the actual central box now. Now, if you want to reverse print this one, by all means do. I've left mine white. I thought I'd done it by accident. I hadn't actually. I'd done it on purpose because these tabs that fold towards the inside of the box are also white. So I'm leaving the inside of my box white. It's going to be filled with candy or something. It's going to be grand. Let's turn it over and glue these 4 tabs, and remember you've folded to the black line, not to the edge of the pattern. And when this has had a little chance to go tacky, so I get a nice instant grab rather than having to wrestle with it. I'll make my box shape. Here we go. So bring one tab up to the next side, form a nice tidy 90-degree angle. That's all nice and accurate and sharp because your creasing and your folding has been spot on. Make your lovely little box like this. I could have matted it first, doesn't matter. Tuck that one in before you start folding it together. There we go. And I'm going to ink over those corners. And then you've got these little tabs at the top. And I'm going to just add some glue to the insides of all 4 of those. Let them go a little bit tacky and fold them under. That gives me a nice little bit of rigidity and a lovely finish to the box rather than having just a cut edge. There we go, and there's your box made. It's not a bad sized box actually for a little box that goes inside another box. And then we need to get our matting panels, which is the gift in the centre of the box with the ribbon on it. So make sure you get these pieces the right way up so that the ribbon is at the top of the box, not the bottom. And stick all 4 panels all the way around with your nice little margin. There we are. There's your box complete. I do actually wish that I'd reverse printed the inside of my box, so you go ahead and do that if you like, and then you've just got these white tabs to contend with, which you could always swish a little bit of ink on to lose that whiteness if whiteness bothers you. It doesn't actually bother me anymore, even though it used to. And now we can pop our box on. So get the underside of your box, add some glue. Centralise your box and pop it on. And there you have it. That's your actual box complete. I'm going to let all that dry, check nothing's sticking where it shouldn't be sticking, and let's move on to the lid. Now the lid of your box consists of two side sections, a roof which you can fold in half and another roof which you can also fold in half. These 2 pieces sit on top of each other, and then you've got an optional extra here if you want it, which is a little strip that you can fold in half. I'm not scoring this because I don't trust me scoring to be bang on. And you can fold that gently so you get a bit of a curve to it, and that can sit on the top and give you a nice little finish. We might as well, no, we won't glue that now. So we'll move on with this. We've got at the top here, we've got 2 tabs to score and fold. We've got 2 long tabs along the top and the bottom to score and fold. And we've got a tab at the bottom here to score and fold. Same with both of them. If you're using a scoring machine like mine, which is this one, and you've got one of these that runs up and down, when you're doing your angled bits, try not to go over onto the bit that you don't want to score. I have done on this one by about ½ inch. Doesn't really matter, just means that I've got a bit of an indent there. This one I haven't done at all. So I'm going to start from here and score along. So once you've got these bits folded, you're going to unfold them again. Take this tab at the end here, apply a little glue, line these 2 pieces up, and you're going to be forming a box type shape. This tab at the end here is going to come round and glue onto that one there. We can glue the bottom tabs up. So glue along all of your bottom tabs and glue all of them up into place. And when that's happened, you can fold this tab over at the end here, this little white tab, pop some glue on there, fold over these pieces in half and pop that tab underneath and glue it down. And that gives you your square lid shape. You can take these tabs now and tuck them down so these two are at 90 degrees to their side pieces and these pieces are on a bit of an angle because we're going to be gluing those to our roof. So you can pop glue onto all of these tabs now. And when you put glue on your tabs and it's had a little chance to go tacky, square up your box as best you can. I'm not looking straight down in mine, otherwise you'll get a camera full of hair. And pop your lid on. It's a tense moment. And then just twiddle it about, just gently, so that it works for you. The gable ends, but right up against the edges of the lid here. And obviously you've got an overhang on the sides, and you can get in there with your finger or your thumb and you can press those tabs down. So there's your lid on, and then we can pop this lid on. So glue all over this one. And pop it in place. I think they look really lovely together. I like having these two layers on the roof. And then you've got your optional little third piece, which is this strip here. And there we go, there's your roof on. Looking lovely. Now you've got two little sections here and you have got all of these words. Now on my other explosion boxes, I've put these words on here and I think it looks really, really well. But obviously if you do that, you're going to be covering up your icicles. So up to you whether you want to use these words or not. I'm sure you can repurpose them. What else have I got? Gifts made with love. I'm going to go with that one, and I'm going to go with Santa's workshop. So a little bit of ink. I have been very good and very diligent, and I have inked all my pieces prior to, or most of them. So a bit of glue on there. We've got gifts made with love. And these tabs were designed to go on here. So for the sake of the video, I'm putting them on. What have we got? That one we've got with love written on there. Look, that's nice. With the two little hearts. There we are. And that is my lid complete. Let's have a look at it all. Now it's done. We're done. All I need to do now is stuff my pockets with my fussies. I don't know how many fussies I've got, so I'll split them evenly. Put the big ones at the back. So I'll go around. So I've got two in each one. And a bit more. There we go. I love the robot. And there we go. I'm going to put the lid on and let's have a look at it. Go on, go on. My glue, I can feel that everything's still a little bit damp and soft. So I need to be a little bit ginger. But there we go. It's on and it's done. It looks great. Santa's Workshop on the doors there. We've got a sleigh. And we've got a gnome and a Christmas tree on those doors. And we've got a gorgeous, cute Rudolph there. And then when we take off our lid, gently because my glue's wet, we've got our explosion. And we've got the 2 layers here that have got Santa's actual workshop with the workbenches and the storage shelves. And then we've got our pockets and our little fussies in there and space to put all our bits and bobs. I might adapt some of these words and put them around the edges. Oh, that might be nice actually, yeah, and I don't even have to cut them down, what I'm going to do. So if you want to reverse print the inside of your box so you don't have a white box, go ahead and do that. And then let's take this piece, stick it in straight. I'm going to ink over the top of this. This will cover up my white tabs nicely and give me some added interest on the inside. Good idea, good idea. So I've got the Heart of Christmas Magic. I'm going to pop it at the beginning, inside. I can go a little bit further down, don't have to go right up to the edge because I've got that little overshot there, haven't I? I will go up to the edge though, I will. Pop that one on there, the Heart of Christmas Magic, and then I'll take another one, Dreams Become Toys, so I'll pop it right next to the other one. I'll squish it in the corner there so I know where it needs to fold. Make me fold there like that. Pop my glue on. So this is actually adding more stability to my box as well, so it's all good. And then Dreams Become Toys up here. Then I'll have to see what space I'm left with. And wing it. I've got one whole space and a little tiny bit. What can I get in there? I reckon I can make this one work. If I trim it down close. Make my top edge. Pop my heart in the corner here. And I'm going to take it round. And trim this right tight again. Ah, come on. Up against my heart here. And that'll do, I can get away with it. There we are. They fit beautifully. And I've got these, I've got this writing now going on the inside of my box, which is a nice little bit of unexpected but added interest. And I am done, other than I've stuck myself a nice little bow and a bell on my lid. And that is my explosion box complete. I hope you absolutely love this project. I hope you make some and you give them as gifts and your recipient really enjoys receiving it. Have a lovely time, folks. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.